Hey, 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 how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Usually I'd have a intro, but we're not gonna play the intro. We're just gonna go into it today. Guys, it is Wednesday. It is a beautiful day. The rubber though is about to meet the road. The rubber is about to meet the road. When is the US Pluto return? So we are in the midst of it. We're in the midst of the United States Plutonian return. Officially it was yesterday, but because Pluto hangs out at a position for a while, and because we have an upcoming major conjunction happening between oh my god, that was weird. Between Pluto, Mars, and Venus in Capricorn, um, us having the Plutonian return yesterday was significant as far as the U.S. is concerned. But I'm gonna say that we're gonna be feeling its effects for quite some time. Okay. I'm going to speak to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, Butterfly Secrets. Make it make sense. It's Friday. Can't come fast enough, child. Let me tell you something. I'm finna eat. I'm finna go out to eat and I'm going to drink and I'm not driving. My son will drive and I'm going to get wasted, as we used to say. Stood. Okay. Anyway, Yolanda, hello, love, love, love. Good afternoon, Melinda. Hello, Malika. I heard an astrologist say that it would last at least 2 years to Pluto return. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because Pluto's hanging out in Capricorn for a while. Plutonian change is by nature slow when it comes to a global collective change. When it comes to our own change, it's slower too, as well. Uranian change is much quicker, right? So it's a rapid, revolutionary, immediate change. But Plutonian change is definitely different. It's definitely slower. Let's see what I've got going on here. So we're going to be talking about that. To me, the bigger issue at this moment in time, or the bigger upcoming issue, or that we're feeling a lot of right now, is that now you see Mars and Venus have separated a little bit. So Mars is kind of moving along a little bit faster. I feel like Venus is just chugging, like she is just moving so stinking slow right now, which is not necessarily normal. Um, because Venus technically moves around the sun from our perspective, moves around the sun faster than Mars, right? So Venus's orbit is faster than Mars's orbit. So this is interesting. But Mars has overtaken Venus. So she's moving slow, and I feel like this is rather methodical. This Venetian energy feels methodical. It feels intentional. It's like I'm only doing this once every several hundred years. So we're going to make it count. And that this change, this transformation that is happening deep within each and every one of you, and deep within the collective, and deep within the global monetary changes, economic changes, um, I'm going to take it slow and I'm going to make it count. And I'm going to make sure that you notice it and I'm going to make sure you feel it. And I'm going to make sure you understand what's happening to you as it's happening. That's what I feel. That's if I'm going to channel a little bit of that Venetian energy, that's the channel. Mars ain't moving quite as slow, but it's not moving incredibly fast either. But Mars is just kind of like, okay, I'm going to beat you there. I'm going to rough it up and set it all up for you to come in and soothe and assuage and really make sure that it becomes a long lasting change, right? And becomes a change that's integral. Also, though, because we have Mars pulling away from Venus, I think that's also why we've got around the globe, um, you know, some aggressions happening in other countries. It's my granddaughter. I don't know what the problem is. Oh, she got called upstairs. She wanted to stay down here with grandma. She was playing. Anyway, um, so I feel that I feel like that's why we've got some aggressions happening. We've got some other kind of like people kind of fed up here in the US. We've got countries moving in, Russia moving into Ukraine, and all of this happening. And there's some other things happening in other parts of the country world that we're not talking about. And we have cats running around. Stop tearing up stuff. Okay, here we go. Um, I ran this chart at noon. So the moon by the next few hours, stop it. Hold on. Oh, she's moved. The moon in the next few hours is going to be moving into Sagittarius. So if you're feeling a 1 second. You're literally going to tear mom's stuff up. Okay. The moon's moving into Sagittarius. So if you're feeling a little bit of relief of like everything's been kind of oppressive and kind of like a secret squirrel and kind of like and you're feeling a little bit of a relief from that, that's why. Okay, because the moon is moving into Sagittarius, which is a lot lighter in energy. Can I just tell you, it's a lot lighter in energy. It's going to be more of, can we have some fun? Can we blow off some steam for the next couple of days here? Can we get together with our good girlies, our good guys, our good Judys, right? Our good homies, and can we just kind of release, right? And let's have fun, and then let's kind of figure out what's our next move is, because the moon in a couple of days is going to come up here and going to be joining this party here, and this is a pretty intensive party. But this rubber meets the road, like I feel like that's why we're going to get a little relief until the moon moves into Capricorn. And then as it's moving into Capricorn, we're going to have some very visceral energy surrounding all of this change, this economic change, guys. So she literally just knocked a whole deck of cards over. Somebody come get your cat, Gemini. Because she literally just knocked a whole entire deck of cards over off the table. So I really hate to speak these things out. I would just look for potentialities over the next, not just couple of days, but then over the next couple of years, really, drastic changes in how we interact with money, or should I say the economic structure of things. There is definitely a reason why there's a big push for governmental control over things like cryptocurrency and things like that, because this is the people kind of stop taking back their power, right, over their money, and being able to not have to have it in banks and so on and so forth, right? I don't see inflation lowering anytime soon. Oh my God. I cannot with this cat. She is just being a terror. 1 second. You're in so much trouble. Get. Come on. Out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jem. Jem. Like, I literally need to have a commercial that I put up for when Gemini and Virgo decide to tear up my room. She's just flipping on one. They've been on one all day. Like, they were in here wrestling earlier. Like, it was legit WWE. Like, they were flopping around. Hey, Tulsa. Stop. I swear to God. They were just like tearing up stuff, disconnecting computers. They were like knocking cameras over. I'm like, what is wrong with you two? Why are you why? Okay, here we go. And it's not a full moon. We're not even close to the new moon. The only thing I could say is this whole Venus, Mars, Plutonian energy like screwing around with you to this degree that you got to tear up my stuff? Anyway, so the rubber's meeting the road though. Like, so all the changes that you've been seeking to make, or that you know you need to make, or that you know you want to make, or that you know the changes, especially again with how you make your money now and in the future, whether or not you're getting ready to purchase a home, whether or not you're going to go back to school, whether or not you're going to get with this person, whether or not you're going to stay with this person, where you're going to live, like all these things feel like they're like coming to this head, because they are. And how you're living your life, what are your foundations, what are your foundational beliefs? And let me tell you something, if some of your foundational beliefs are not working for you right now, you'd better go on and change them. You'd better go on and like seek out why it ain't working, what's not happening. And it's not, I'm not saying that, like, for instance, if you're building a bit, like, let's say you're building a YouTube channel, right? And you haven't reached those subscription levels or whatever quite yet. If you've only been at it for just like a short little while, then don't freak out. That's not what I'm saying. But I want you to go on an internal level and see, why do I have this channel? What's the purpose? Right? What's my real purpose? What do I really want to accomplish? Do I really want to accomplish anything? Or do I just want to have fun? And whatever the case may be, right? What do I want my brand to be? What do I want people to know me for? Like, really? And if you're not being authentic, this energy is getting you to the authentic, like, you're either going to be authentically like in like a bad space, like in like this low vibrational energy and always in that, or you're gonna would be willing to elevate yourself to high vibe and then remain in there and not care whoever's doing low vibrational crap. And this literally to me is goes across all platforms, like all across all areas of your life, across everything. If I know it's early in the day, so please don't get offended if you're watching this earlier in the day. But listen, if you've got a bunch of ain't shit people around you, then it's time for you to leave the ain't shit people alone. If you yourself are putting on this persona, or you yourself are living this lie in your external world, it's time for you to live the truth. And this energy is giving you this because you cannot build a strong foundation on sand. And when we're not being true to ourselves, that's when we're building on sand. So you have a choice. Okay? But you're being encouraged by this, again, by this Neptunian and Piscean energy that it's still sextiling with. It's still saying, I'm here to support you. You can actually achieve your dreams. You can actually achieve your goals. Nothing is too big. Nothing is too hard. Nothing is impossible. But until you believe it in your heart of hearts, I can sit here and scream it from the mountaintops. It doesn't make a rat's patooey bit of difference. So, at what point are you going to internalize it, believe it, and make it part of who you are? To help you with that, there is Jupiter that is sextiling Uranus and Taurus, right? The dreams of Jupiter, the gifts of Jupiter are helping you change your world in Taurus of what I have, right? Um, what is potentially, well, this square won't be going on much longer. In the next couple of hours, the sun won't be squaring off the dang moon. Well, it'll move into like real square. So later on tonight, you'll get some relief from your emotions and your ego not really matching up. You'll get some relief from that. Um, the moon and Neptune will finally stop trining, and they'll go into like a square before they go into a sextile. I'm not really the emotional part of it. I feel like you can counteract that. Like, this is going to be a find your tribe couple of days, or get back in touch with your tribe if you already know your tribe, or renew some relationships that you thought maybe were dead and gone, or that are useful. Maybe seek out new and useful relationships and ditch other ones over the next couple of days. Okay. And we still have this Mercury squaring Uranus, and that energy is just like, you're not listening to me. And like, listen, Linda, right? Like, listen, right? Or that other child, that other little cute little boy, I don't have time for gossip. I don't have time. I know time for gossip. Well, however he says it. I'm doing a bad impression. But he's like, I don't have time for this garbage, basically. Like, move it around. I got things to do. And so, like, you're like really expressing how you really want to be seen and what you really have. And I believe that all of this rubber meeting the road is also happening in your third dimensional thoughts and in your third dimensional speech. Like, you're kind of done. And I want you to be done. Like, I really want you to be so done with what your current status is. If it's not what you want, that you're like, I'm going after it this way, and that's it. Just be sure that it's of your highest good and not feeding your lower nature, because if you continue to feed your lower nature, all you're going to get is low vibrational shit. For some reason, I like the S word a lot today. Okay, moving right along. I'm like enamored with the S word today. All right, here we go. Let's pull a sacred creator oracle while my mouth is like in the gutter today, potty mouth. Oops. Let's pull a sacred creator oracle and see what we got for the day. Whoa, that jumped fast. Spirit's like, listen, I'm going to need to get you off here because you are just cussing up a storm already. Hey, Allie. I'm good, honey. I'm good. Hello, everybody that just came in. Hey, Tina. Hey, Angelia. Hello, Keeping Up with Queen Tulsa. Hello, Emerge, Chalet, and Allie Kane. Hello, how are you? All right, guys. Oh, one other thing I wanted to be sure you guys did. I know a lot of you have already done so, but if you have not done so already, can you please like refresh TF? Hang on, guys. If you haven't done so already, oh, this is not the right one. Um, go register to see me tomorrow. I'm speaking tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah. I'm speaking tomorrow on the 24th, but for those of you that are coaches and are aspiring coaches or already coaches or you're in spiritual work at all, I think this will post. Yeah, it should. Um, I'm speaking at the Empowered Coaches Changing Humanity Summit. It's happening tomorrow, the 24th and the 25th. You could register for free by clicking that link, please. And then when you attend I think you'll also be able to get it no matter what, but I'm going to speak on discovering your superpowers, how to intentionally use your energy. Um, yeah. So basically, like, how do you like tap into your superpowers so that it's not just luck? And this one's going to be about trusting and unlocking your intuition. And I think I'm going to try to put together a VIP, something for VIPs as well. But come see me. It's free. It's free 99. There you go. All right, here we go. We have 2 today. I love this. Manifesting in doing, and magic happens when you most expect it. Manifest in doing, and magic happens when you most expect it. I'm going to just talk about these because I already know what we're saying here. Listen. Manifesting and doing, excuse me. Manifesting and doing. You guys, we have to stop sitting back on our butts and saying, I'm manifesting, I'm speaking, I'm visualizing. Listen, vision boards are important. Writing it on a sticky note is important. Speaking it out is important. Seeing it is important. That's all important. But that's not the only part to manifesting. First of all, you got to believe in it. So if it's all up here and you're mentally what they call assenting to it, meaning like, oh yeah, I believe it. I mean, like, I know that this is what I am bringing in to my world, right? You've mentally assented to it. You've spoken it out. You've done all of that great things. You've done all the name it and claim it and da 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 da. You've done all that. So what? You don't believe it. You saying it. You speaking it out. You done bought every darn magazine there was, or printed off a whole bunch of pretty cute little pictures and put it on your board. That's great. But you don't really believe it. So what is the point? Why are you wasting anybody's time? You know how I know you don't believe it? Because you ain't doing nothing about it. I'm in tough love mode today. Yes, I am. You're not doing anything. Manifesting and doing. Whenever I am manifesting or creating something new in my world, what do I always do? I back it up with the action, a corresponding action. I take an action that tells the universe I'm ready for this. That tells the universe, that tells that my higher self then is in complete agreement with source that says, yep, this is what I want. Yep, this is what I'm doing. Yep, this is how I'm investing my money, my health, my time, whatever it is. You don't believe it because you ain't done it. You ain't taken the step to mother trucking first. So when you take the step, that's when you're truly manifesting. That's when you're truly believing. That's when the universe truly knows this is what you want. Until then, it's just a thought, a willy-nilly. Until you put your energy towards it. You don't even have to take, let me tell you something. The first step that you take needs to be believing it from your heart. This is where the rubber is meeting the road. This is where Venus and Mars meets Pluto and say, what transformation, what changes that you really want? You said you wanted to change. You said 2022 you were going to be different. You said 2022 is going to be abundant. You said 2022 you were going to be successful. You said 2022 you were going to find love. This is what you said. I didn't say it. You said it. I had nothing to do with it. So this what you said. You said 2022 is your year. You said 2022 you're going to start that new business. You said 2022 you're going to find that new job. You said that. I didn't say that. So now Since you said it, do you really believe it? Are you ready to be the person that it takes, or that it is, that successful, abundant, loved, loving, whatever the case is, person? Because until you are that person deep on the inside, I don't care what your mouth say. You're playing in my face, as the children say. Okay? You're playing in my face. And really, you playing in your own face. But that's your problem, not mine. Now, so if you believe it, when you believe it, that's when you start doing, because you start walking, talking, and acting like that person that lives the life that you are manifesting. Magic happens when you most expect it. I don't say anything. I don't manifest anything. I don't pull a card. I don't light a candle. I don't live my life without the expectation that what I say comes to pass. It is when you do not have the expectation, belief, whatever you want to call it, so deep down within you, when you don't have that, that's when you're sending out the energy of, I don't believe I can receive it. I don't believe I can have it. I don't believe I can create it. So you don't really honestly have it. If you don't, and all magic is that it's something that your mind can't explain. That's it. That's all magic is. Can we not make it something else more than what it is? Something that it is not. Okay? There are some forms of magic that are malicious in outcome and nature. But at its core, at its root, I just want you to look up the word magic. I'm not fixing to do it right now. Y'all got Google, DuckDuckGo. Some of y'all got Siri, the rest, some of y'all got Alexa, some of y'all got Hey Google. You can look it up and look at the definition of the word magic. And you will find that prayers are magic. Uh-oh. She didn't say that. No, she didn't. She lied. Prayers are magic. Prayers are spells. Why? The spell is a series of letters, sounds, and or word that create a new reality. That's my definition. You look that up too. So magic happens when you most expect it. I have every expectation that what I say happens. I have every expectation that the energy I send out and put in motion goes out there, rearranges those atoms, rearranges that energy, and attracts in and brings in and creates the world that I have set out to create, that is of my highest good. And it aligns. My words do not return unto me void, but accomplish that which I so desire. So the rubber's about to meet the road over the next couple of days. I'm giving you a forewarning. Okay? Forewarning. Rubber's about to meet the road. I'd say long about Friday, Saturday, maybe into Sunday. So the question is, are you going to actually do the change, make the change, be the change, or are you still just going to allow yourself to go on and what? You going to fake the funk, or you going to be the funk? You going to fake it, or you going to be it? Don't talk about it, be about it. All right. And on that note, I got to go. And that's not the TK, I got to go. That's me saying I got to go. All right, guys. The other thing I want you to do, in that description box below, there is a link if you wish to book a 45-minute call with me to see about stepping into your purpose and getting certified and or being a part of the Lightworker Business Accelerator. If you have a heart-based or spirit-based business, click that link below, or an idea and you want to step into it, click it, book a call with me. I'm excited to talk to you. And any of you that attended, thank you for those of you that attended my free open house class last night. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, guys, I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Let me get on out of here because this cat is now she just doing the most. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste, guys. Bye bye.